here on YouTube and welcome. We're doing something very different today. It is gonna be donation deck day. So this is a brand new thing that we're starting. And basically, if you wanna see your favorite deck or like a deck that you think is cool, be played on the stream, and also you wanna support the stream in a monetary way, you can do it with donation decks. So super simple. Basically, let me pull it up. Basically, what we have is a deck queue with decks that we're going to be playing and a submission form. Hold on. A submission form for you to submit it. So how does it work? Basically, while I'm live on stream, or you can just message me at spartzbusiness@gmail.com. You can send me an idea for a deck that you like or something that you think is interesting, or basically I do need a deck list from you. But if I'm usually down to play most things in standard, this is only for MTG, not for modern. I don't have the card availability to do this in modern. And if you get a go ahead from me and I say like, yeah, this deck sounds good, then you can go ahead and make a donation. If you're a sub, it's $10. If you're not, it's $20. And you just make sure you send me a link that has something that I can export straight into MTGA. And then lastly, once you have made the donation, the deck gets added to the deck queue, and then we're gonna play. You can send best of 3 or best of 1, either one's fine. If you send a best of 3 deck, we'll play it at least 2 matches, and if you send best of 1, it'll be at least 5. I'm not saying that it's gonna be exactly that much. I'm just saying like minimum. And this is the deck queue. So basically, we're just gonna. There's not skipping or anything like that for now. You're basically just gonna get your deck added, and we're just gonna through today just go through all the decks that have been submitted. So we are going to get to take a look at all the decks that were submitted for today. And then the plan is to do this every Thursday if we have decks to do it. So let me skip out of here real quick. Hey, Louise, how are you? So these are the 4 decks that were submitted today. The first one is Jun Midrange. This was submitted by Josh. Thank you so much, Josh. This is just like Jun bangers, basically. This is all the good cards in Jund and all the good Jund removal, and that also includes the Jund Planeswalkers. So Domri, Chaos Bringer, Vraska, Golgari Queen, you're playing like Rakdos Showstopper, which is actually kind of a nice combo with Doom Whisperer, Spawn and Mayhem, because these are demons. I don't think you're a demon, you're human shaman, so you do die to this, don't you? Yeah, you do. And then you also have all the cheap black removal. So you have the Wild Growth Walker and Explore Creatures package, and you have the Cast Downs and Moments of Craving and stuff. You have things like Ravager Worm. So this is similar to like the Jund deck from like a million years ago in Innistrad Standard. It kind of reminds me of that, and I think it's going to be pretty fun to play. So that's deck number 1. Deck number 2 is Aristocrats. This was submitted by Hexstar Dragon. Aristocrats is just, I mean, I think this list went 5-0 on Magic Online. Basically has all the creatures that have sack outlets and benefits to sacking things. So Priest of the Forgotten Gods, you sack 2 creatures, any number of players lose 2 life, and you draw a card, and then you add black. Well, and they also have to sack a creature. Judith, which pings your opponents for every creature that you sacrifice. Footlight Fiend, which already just, has that same ability just built into it. And Gutter Bones, which always come back from the yard. Hero Precinct 1 is nice because you have a lot of hybrid cards. So it's kind of also reminiscent of that old Aristocrats deck. I don't know how good this will be, but it looks very sweet. We have a deck submitted by Yuka. This is Bant Walls. This is kind of a meme deck. We have, 4 Arcades, 4 High Alert, and all creatures with big butts. So you have Resolute Watchdogs, Vines, Saruli Caretakers, Dive Downs, Wall of Mist. Tetsuko is like super nice combo because you get the unblockable, but you still get to deal like 5 damage or whatever. So hey, how are you, Tika? It's good to see you. I know. 4 Arcades. Funny enough, chat, I believe it or not, I actually had 3 Arcades. I have no idea how this was the case. When I was crafting this stuff, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna need like so many mythics for Arcades, and I actually had all 3. 4th deck today was submitted by Stunlock. Thank you, Stunlock. I really appreciate it. This is a Izzet Treasures deck. This one's one of the wackier ones we have. It looks like a total pile, but I kind of love it. It's got Sailor of Means, Captain Lannery Storm, and a lot of the cards that just naturally make treasures, like Treasure Map, for example. Spell Swindle's a big counter spell that makes a lot of treasures as well. And then you have Storm of the Vault. So this is like the build around me card. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice this artifact at 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts, transform. And it transforms, it adds a blue source for each artifact you control. Then you have the 4 cards, and you can expansion explosion for 1,000,000. So this deck is like, I think, very, very cool, but I also think it's going to be very weird to play. Hey, Magical Skeleton, how are you? Hey, Nikes, I'm doing fantastic. How are you? And then lastly, we have Reflecting on Lizrogs, and this was submitted by Lala Ways. Thank you so much, Lala. This looks like mostly a normal Merfolk deck with a couple of exceptions. First of all, it's Teamer, so it's not just Simic. Second of all, you're playing some Lightning Strike and some Mirror Marches, which can mean that you can make multiple copies of like pretty big cards. And then you're playing 4 Galloping Lizrogs, which the goal, I think, is to, you know, make the biggest Lizrog that you can and then probably get blown out by Mortify. But it's going to be fun. Yeah, Mirror March and Lizrog is funny. I don't know either, DC, but we will find... I also don't know why this has Lightning Strike, but we will find out. So those are the 5 decks we got for the donation deck key today. If you are interested in maybe submitting one, you can, you know, check out that link that is both here available on Twitch, !donation decks, but also for YouTube. I will have it in the description bar below, both the deck queue and how to submit decks if you would like to see this in a future donation deck day. Okay, let's get started real quick. I will want to have this picture. Let me see. Treasures, Aristocrats, John. I'm gonna want to have this just in the background real quick because I don't really know what a lot of these decks have in them. All right. Okay. We're going to play ranked LOL, but we can't do rank because we're plat 4. There you go. You were thinking about submitting a deck damage deck donation deck, but I think it's better to troll just submitting stock Nexus. Deck damage deck actually sounds very fun. I am always down to do some deck damage. Yeah, maybe early removal of the Lightning Strikes. All right, let's see what we got. This seems pretty keepable. We get to go Branch Walker and to hopefully get a 3rd land. This is the problem with this deck, is the mana base is rough. Like, it's sweet that we can curve Branch Walker into Bedevil, and we might be able to, but it's really hard to curve colorless and green into black, red. We could Walker first. I actually think we're going to want to Merfolk Branch Walker. Well, these are both Walkers, Magical Skeleton. I think we're going to want to Branch Walker first because we want to really hit the 3rd land drop. It depends on what we draw on turn 2. Hey, 6foot, how are you? Let's go Stomping Ground. See, because we got Judith, I think we actually want Branch Walker here. Because we just want to make sure that we hit Judith next turn. Like, here we have to graveyard this, unfortunately. Oh, chat, let me make sure that I upload these decks to... Yeah, might be. I need to make sure that I add them to Stream Decker so you guys can get them if you want. I need to do that in between the games real quick. So, Dan the Man Red, it's not going to be... Oh, no. How does Jim beat Nexus asking for friend? We don't. We kind of don't. Oh my gosh, we are in trubs. Well, we're getting somewhat mana screwed, which is not great. Yeah, we just pass here. We have Cindervines in the board. Nice. Let me get... That's pretty rude. It's literally my only threat. Is this best of 1? No, we're in best of 3 right now. Oh boy. Alright, let me go to the deck queue and I wanna copy this deck real quick. Stream Decker. Yeah, this is not going great. This is not even like our... I mean, I think this deck actually has enough creatures that can deal enough damage that we probably can raise them, but we can't in this spot. How many lands in the deck? We have... Oof. Let me concede. This one's not working. Jund. Yeah, it's got 24 lands. So, like, the problem is not the lands. That was just, we just got mana screwed. Especially because we had, yeah, with a bunch of explorers, we have, like, Jadelight Rangers, Merfolk Branchwalkers. So, I think we were going to want the Duresses here. And we're probably going to want... Do we want the Cindervines? It does help deal some damage. Then I think all the creature removal is going to be pretty bad. The cast downs and the moment of cravings are probably pretty bad. I think contempts are probably not. This is Teamer, right? So they probably don't have any walkers. They definitely don't have Teferis. Let's see what else we want. Oh yeah, it also kills Wilderness Reclamation. That's a really good point. I think that's good for boarding. Bedevil actually doesn't help us. Theater Horse is a card that you want in the long game. I don't think we want it in the short game. Viv. I don't think they play Viv Magical Skeleton. Oh, they do play Niv. So maybe the Eldest Reborn is not the worst. It's not really a long game, Toto. What ends up happening is they just lock you out of the game. What is the Infernal Reckoning for? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep one Vraska's Contempt as either Niv or like a Planeswalker policy, like insurance policy, but I'm not really sure what they're playing. Gate Colossus? Oh, that's cute. It actually kills it good, doesn't it? All right, let me grab this link real quick so you guys can get the deck. Export to Magic Arena. Okay, I'm gonna submit it and set a screen. Okay, so you guys here on Twitch can actually get my play first. This looks much better. Hey, Going Optimal, thank you for the raid. I don't know why it's not showing up on screen. I really appreciate it though, thank you. How was your stream? Welcome, raiders. Oh my gosh, that Karn on fire is really good. Are my alerts just not working? I don't think that's the case. They seem to be fine. Hey, Going Optimal, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Good times. What did you play? Overgrown Tune. 7-1 RIX with a weird GB good stuff. Ooh, I like that. Do you like RIX? I feel like I'm like kind of done playing RIX. Okay, so if we sequence this Rootbound Craig into Jadelight Ranger, we can play both of them, right? Yeah, we can. Cool. Then bombed out of Dom Seal 2-3 with Lyra. Oh man, bombing with Lyra feels bad, man. That card's so good and limited. Obviously, it's not like unbeatable, but it is very, very good. So let's go stomp. No, not Stomping Ground. Dragon Skull Summit into Jadelight Ranger. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. That's fine. Yeah, I haven't done any sealed. I know sealed is... Oh. I mean, that's kind of fine. Hit land and duress seems good. Especially because next turn I can go... Hit with Wild Growth Walker. Hopefully. Hit with Wild Growth Walker. Trigger Spectacle on Spawn of Mayhem. No, wait. It doesn't work because I don't have triple black. I have Tomb and Dragon Skull Summit. I mean, I still think I want the Duress. Hey, Corrigan, how are you? It's good to see you. We'll library still. We might end up just having to spawn and that's all we do. Sealed is bad value. I haven't... How much does it cost, sealed? On MTGA. Alright, we should attack first. 2,000? That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's a lot. I think we still want to just... Man. This is actually close. Like, duress could be really important because if we take one of their few, because they only have 3 cards left. If we take one of their last good cards, it could buy us a lot of time. But we put a lot less pressure without Spawn of Mayhem in here. What do you guys think we should do? I think this is a really, really, really close pick. You think Spawn? Spawn. You guys are mostly on Spawn. Alright, let's go ahead and try Spawn. I guess does this like play Syncopate? I don't think they do, but I think life doesn't matter too much in this matchup, so let's just play around it. If we had triple black, this would have worked out because we would have duressed and then Spawn of Mayhem for spectacle cost. Double Wilderness Reclamation is not great. Are they tapping? Yeah. That's fine. That seemed okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Oh, okay. So this is how we set it up. We take the Ral, and then when they play the Niv, we just have the Eldest Reborn to yoink it. Because this is obviously the only thing we can take. So let's play the Branch Walker, grow this thing too. This is actually working out okay. Ooh, I like that. Library. That can help us find more threats. And then Branch Walker might die to Niv. Depends on what they draw here. Oh no, they actually can't even cast it right now because they're just like... Yeah, I forgot. They can't... This was happened until the end step, so... Yeah, they have 12 mana, but they can't actually cast anything. They're getting close, though. They need one more blue source, or red source. Okay, so let's Domri tick down and see if we find another, like, Branch Walker, because that grow the Wild Growth Walker. Well, we'll take both of these. I will say this. Our top decks in this deck are very good. Okay, so if they drew a land... If they drew a land, they can to play this Niv and then they're just dead. Or they're just dead. Yeah, the fact that that Wormbringer has haste is really nice. Okay, so... I think, given what we saw, both the Eldest Reborn and Vraska's Contempt are good. Hey, Draco, how are you? Thank you, Draco. My hair is actually wet, so I just have it up on a bun. Let's think. It feels like the Eldest Reborn, we might want 2 copies. Like, it seems like it would have been good both times. Like, we could either kill a Ral, or we could either, we could kill a Ral or a Niv Mizzet, so that seemed pretty good. How good is Vraska? Vraska might be just, like, not necessary. We can't kill any other permanents, right? Destroy target non-land permanent with converting mana cost 3 or less. Like, we can't hit the reclamations. We just... So maybe we get rid of 2 of these. Yeah, and then we add, like... 2 contempts to all these reborns. No enchantment, hate, and greed. No, I don't have any. We could technically play the Bedevil. Yeah, it hits Ascanta. That's not good enough, right? Maybe Bedevil is fine because you get to kill either Niv or you get to kill Ral. Is it cool if you add your band control deck to your donation list? Let me look, Sob. I need to... I just want to double check just to make sure that it's that I'm down to play it. Yeah, this sounds super fun. If you want to add it to the donation queue, that would be cool. It is playing Wilderness Reclamation. All right, we're gonna try this. We might be too high on removal now. Like, we might not want the Vraska's Contempt. We might just want the Eldest Reborns. Because the nice thing about Eldest Reborn is it kills Niv Mizzet without giving them an extra card. All right, let's look. This is missing a red, but it has a pretty decent start and a Merfolk Branchwalker to help us find something. Also, Spawn of Mayhem is good at just killing them pretty fast. So we go like turn 2 Wild Growth Walker, turn 3 Branchwalker probably. We might even just go Branchwalker into Spawn of Mayhem just so that we get this guy out because he's pretty good. Double Wild Growth Walker? Alright. Yeah, Josh, I think I am gonna go... I think it's better to get this guy down faster. Ooh, hello. Which ones are the Savage Lands, Coupon? I don't think I'm familiar. I bet if you tell me what they are, I'm like, oh yeah, I just didn't know they were called Savage Lands. Oh, they just have Growth Spiral, probably. Savage. Oh, Savage Lands is a Jund Triland. Gotcha. Yeah, it was just Growth Spiral. Sounds good, Sko. Thanks for hanging. Nice. That was a really good draw. Very, very good draw. I do think we want to go... That's a very quick reclamation. This could be bad. I would like to draw a Duress or something. I think we're just gonna spawn here. So let's go to attacks. I thought they'd have Spiral into Shivin Dragon both times. Hey, BK! BK, we're doing something cool today. We're doing our very first donation decks. So people have donated to see some of their favorite decks played on stream. And then we have a deck queue that we... Okay, sure, that's fine. Hey, Army of Gnomes! Thank you for... Oh my gosh, you're so close to 3 years! Thank you for the 34 months. Yeah, you can actually see the queue on everything, BK. Like, this is how you donate. This is the queue. Wow, that was rude. And the lineup for today is currently on my Twitter. Ooh, who dat? Hey, Saw, thank you. That's the bank control deck, right? I'll get you added to the queue. Alright, 1 second. I do think popping that Wilderness Reclamation seems legitimate. It's how much? It's 1 to sacrifice it. We could just like play Cindervines, sack it, and then just hit again with Merfolk Branchwalker. Like them just having 1 less Wilderness Reclamation, I think, is pretty good. I'm just gonna boop it. Hey, Houday, how are you? All right.
Hey, y'all.
Hooday, thank you so much for 19 months. Do I get to submit a deck or do you get to donate again? What's your reason for submitting it for free, BK? This is a democracy. If you want your deck, we're not skipping lines. They had another Wilderness Reclamation. Feels bad, man. We just play these 2, I think. I'm messing with you, BK. BK, for your contributions to the lifetime stream, you get a free roll, okay? I don't think I want this. You have to pay first. I'm messing. BK, I was messing with you. I really was. As long as you don't submit some hainosity, then I won't be happy about it. Okay. Did we get there? Wow. As it turns out, they don't always have it. I want to cash in by getting you to come to my stream. Alright, you can cash in by doing that, BK, if you'd like. Hey, Laconic, how are you? Feel free to adjust the lands. I'm running low on wild cards for good dual shock lands. Gotcha, security. I'll swap around the lands to include all the like duals. Let me go ahead and get your list real quick. Aw, Professor Knox, thank you. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in, everybody coming from Knox's stream. I hope you had a really, really good stream over there. If you've never been here before, my name is Gaby. Welcome to the stream. I know. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome, Raiders. We're doing something for the first time here on the stream. I know Knox does some stuff like this on his stream. Our stream now. Defend, chat. We're doing donation decks. So people have donated to get their decks added to the queue, and then we're playing a queue of those decks today. I'll show you guys the deck we're working with right now, right before we go into the next match. So we're playing currently with just a Jund deck. It's very similar to the, hey, Sora Star, how are you? Oh my gosh, that emote's so cute. That's adorable. Hey, Sub, how are you, Philly? Welcome on in. Yeah, basically people donate for Jan decks, Brit American. So we're doing this on Thursdays starting today. We have 5 decks in the queue currently. We're playing each one for like 2 to 3 matches. This one's currently just a Jund deck that has all the good green creatures, all the big black demons, and for red you just also get to add Judith, Bedevil, and Rakdos. So we just played against Nexus of Fate. We got them. We got them. Cookies for the Raiders. Look at how kind my chat is giving cookies for the Raiders. Thank you so much, Infinite. It's a little Brit American. The mana base is the hardest thing for this deck for sure. Then the other decks that we're going to be playing today are Mardu Aristocrats, which is right here. It's just like a classic Aristocrats deck. Good at stack outlets and benefits to, you know, casting hybrid spells and things like that. We have a Bant Walls deck that was submitted by Yuka. This one has, you know, all the big butt creatures, 0-3s, 1-3s, 0-5s, 1-3s, and then you have Arcades, which makes your creatures deal damage equal to their toughness. High Alert does the same thing, and then Tetsuko, which gives them unblockable. I'm very excited about that deck. It's a pretty meme deck. Izzet Treasures. This one's wild one. This is probably pretty bad, but I really like it. It's basically kind of built around Storm of the Vault, and it wants to kill either using some of its small creatures or a really big expansion explosion. You're playing all the cards that give you treasures, so Sailor Amines, Captain Legendary Storm, Storm of the Vault, which gives you treasures every time you attack with creatures, and then even Spell Swindle, because it makes treasures, you know. Yeah, so Brit, I let people submit best of 3 or best of 1 if they wanted to, and like the Jund deck has a sideboard, but the Reflecting on Lizrock's deck doesn't actually have a sideboard, so this one will play best of 1. I know, I'm excited for the treasure deck. I'm excited for all the decks, honestly. I'm very excited about Donation Deck Day. And then this is basically just a Merfolk deck that's also splashing red for Mirror March, and it's also playing Galloping Lizrog. And I believe the goal of this deck is just to make the biggest Lizrog ever and just like 2020 them like all at once. So, hey, Asikon, welcome. I know, Sailor Memes. It's very thematic, you see. So that's what we're going to be playing today. We're about to add one more deck to the queue. I don't know that we're going to get to it today. Hello everyone, big MTG fan here. First time watching the stream. Hey, welcome Montreal. You find yourself in good company. The last deck we're adding is a band control deck that's playing Wilderness Reclamation and stuff. It's this one if you guys want to take a look. But I'm going to go ahead and add it to this deck queue real quick. This is just called Band Control. And who submitted this? Let me look real quick. This was sent in by Subchalk Security. Okay. Thank you again, Sub. Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. So now we have 6 decks on the queue. Like I said, I don't know that we'll get through all of them, but this is the thing. We'll play like 2 to 3 matches with each one of them, and if like you guys are really loving a deck, we'll play it for some more. And then if we don't get to the deck in the queue, we'll just push it to the next Thursday, and then we'll continue all the decks on that day. So, with that said, sounds good, DC. Enjoy. We're gonna go back to Gen Midrange. That's auto counter wipes, yeah. All right, Rick Style, let's battle. Also, if you guys are curious, The... this one's really bad. Okay. I know, it's innocent. I would love it if it were on mobile too, but they already said they're not going to do it. This has been a great... Oh my gosh, you guys, can we get some Fuel's birthday man for Infinite in chat? That's amazing! Happy birthday! We're going to have to mulligan this to 5, I think. This is actually pretty good, and I think... Hey, the monkey fish, how are you? Watsi said they won't put MTG on mobile. They did say that. They're building like a different game for mobile specifically. So, do we want to keep that island or that forest? I kind of don't think we want to, but I do think that Vraska is one of the better ways for us to like get back into this game. So, hey Texer, welcome to the live stream. I think we can still... I think we should top... We have a lot of expensive cards in this deck. I think we should keep it on top. It also fixes our Guildsgate situation because we can go... Hey Zaya, hey Texer, how are you? You'd love to have MTG on Switch. That would be amazing. You could play on the plane. I guess you'd need internet connection to play on the plane. See, like, we don't want Bedevil. We're playing against... Is it Guildgate? So probably Drake's. Graveyard. I have no idea, Cress. They did just like announce it at some point that they had plans on doing something like that. Okay, I'm really glad we kept the forest, you guys. What about console? I don't think they have any plans to port it over to not... I think if they do port it over to something... Oh, we're playing against Gates. Yeah, totally, Zaya. I actually blanked when I saw Izzet Guildgate. I didn't think about the Guildgate part and thought about the Izzet part. Alright, I would like a land here. Nah. Well, we're gonna have a hard time on a multi 5. Yep. Alright, Hexstar, what did you say? I used to play Magic Duels every year and was disappointed when it was discontinued. I know some people who were, honestly. My friend who got me into Magic in the first place used to play Magic Duels and he liked it quite a bit. I think we probably do destroy the Guild Summit. It just, I mean, they have a million cards, so it probably doesn't matter too much, but it does mean that they get to just draw basically every turn. Oh, that's a problem. Wait, Wilderness Reclamation? This deck doesn't usually play that. What are they doing? Oh, God. It's Gates Nexus of Fate. Nexus of Gates, yep. That was unexpected. Alright, let's see if they have another Nexus. If they have another Nexus, we can probably scoop here because we're just so far behind. They do. Yeah, Josh, I believe we are dead here. I think I killed that summit. It's not really going to matter. We're super dead. We just can't really come back in that game. We needed more pressure at the beginning. So against a Nexus Gates deck, we probably want the Duress still. Yo, Impossible! Thank you for the 24 months. Do, 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 do. But did you see us beat the other Nexus deck, Luis? Because that was sweet. We probably want the Cinder Vines. I don't really know what kind of removal they're playing, but probably having like Eldest Reborn seems okay. Like maybe at least one. Hey Jean, welcome. Vines to the top end. Yeah, I'm taking out my cast downs. My moment of craving. Cast downs might actually be okay because they have to be playing the Ram. And they also have to be playing Gate Colossus, right? I don't think that they're not playing Gate Colossus with their Gate stack. So Infernal Reckoning seems like that could be legit. Hey, welcome Muli and Achilles 99. They usually board in Ram if they won with combo last time. Yeah, exactly. And board out the combo. Yeah. So I do think we keep the cast downs and the Infernal Reckoning. We can take out the Eldest Reborn. I don't really know how good that's going to be. How good is Bedevil? Worse than cast down? It's just worse than cast down. Also, now I'm saying Bedevil because we're making fun of somebody saying Bedevil when it's Bedevil. We can probably board out the Rakdos. That's just like gonna kill half of our board. And it doesn't really kill much of theirs. I'm gonna make one more cut. It's Bedevil. Yeah, it's Wait, it's not Bedevil. It's Bedevil. Just one of these guys. It's not Bedevil. I'll look it up, look. This is how you pronounce it.
Bedevil.
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 Yeah. Wow. Should be playing poker or something. We can keep this hand. Let's go. No, we should go Blood Crypt into Woodland Cemetery. Yeah. Bedville. People are just jamming now. What do we think about Vraska's Contempt? It would be good if they have the Ram. It's like our only removal spell, but it's a lot worse once they know about it too. Kind of want to just find bigger creatures and not worry about Vraska's Contempt, which seems very reactive. Yeah, I think we committed to, Josh. I'm not digging it. I am medium on it. Sub Gabtrap. Hey, Wing Zero Elite. How are you doing? Does Nexus Gate run Niv? They surely could cast it. Let me go ahead and attack real quick. Alright, let's find some action. That's pretty good. It's really big, too. Yeah, I think we can keep that. Oh yeah, I know our creatures are killed by Blaze. Look, there's only so much we can do about that. So, next turn, this is a 4/4. If they do go Gates Ablaze, we're pretty dead. If they don't, we're putting a lot of pressure on them. I actually think playing Spawn is fine, because the next turn, if they did do Gates Ablaze, we get to go Merfolk Branchwalker into Jade Light Ranger. You think we run another Jade Light? They do always have it. I think we're supposed to play Spawn here for cheap. And play Stomping Ground. And give ourselves 2 spells 1 turn next turn if they do Gates Ablaze this turn. Oh, they forced it. Okay, that's great. So they have Reclamation probably. Gatebreaker Ram. Okay. Interessante. So, I know, we really dodged. We dodged extremely well. So yeah, we're gonna Cinder Vines for sure. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to kill one of our Branch Walkers just to like get in there. Like, we basically get to put 7 points of damage in. You know what? I think we do want to swing with everybody. Because even if they eat one of our things, the Cinder Vines kind of locks them out. Yeah, and we play Overgrown Tomb. And I don't think we run either of these out. I think we can just bank on this now. Yeah. They can't like really Nexus play here. And then they also have to deal with Spawn of Mayhem. Or it just kills them next turn. And that's a creature spell. Oh yeah, I think no, Deckmaster should be on. Let me restart it if it's not working for you. Well, Hydroid Crisis is pretty good. I didn't want to run one more thing into this, but this still pings them on their upkeep, and now they have to chump the spawn. Alright, that was fine. So we have to chomp. Cool. Is Deckmaster working now? Sweet. So they're playing Hydroid Krasis and also Gatebreaker Rams. It does look like our removal might be a little bit better. We did not see the Gate Colossus, so I'm gonna board out this Infernal Reckoning, I think. And we can maybe bring back in... Yeah, those Cinder Vines were really clutch. Hi, doggy. How's it going, Pucherino? Oh, thank you so much, Tunircio. I appreciate that. You feel like we should take out Ravagers, maybe? The Ravager Worm? Hey, Monogreen. Monogreen Scrub. How are you doing? I actually kind of think the Ravager Worm is fine. They have... We can blow up their lands. We can fight some of their creatures. The creature also has haste. Hey, Velvoa, we're doing donation decks today. Worm isn't great, but nothing in the board is better. Maybe Bedevil. Yeah, or Bedevil. I think I'm just gonna board in one of these. Just to have a little bit. Oh, because we still have the cast downs. Maybe the Doom Whisperer is fine. Blowing up Flip Discount is also fine. That's another reason to keep the Ravager Worm. This looks a little slow, but fine keep. I would like to draw Cinder Vines. Oh, that's a really, really great draw. Yeah, we want to go Stomping Ground into Dragon Skull Summit. Gaby Devil. That was also an okay draw. So let's go with this. I hope this one doesn't die so we can play Spawn next turn. I'd really like Duress. Honestly, a Duress could really screw up their hand, because if they only have like one Gates Ablaze or something. Are they not running any counters? I don't think so, Zaya. It's just like a Gates Nexus deck. We do need land drops. This is close. Oh, we also need double green for Jadelight Ranger, so maybe we actually graveyard this. Ugh. I don't like that we have to. Yeah, Tripike, I decided just to bin the Duress. Even as much as I would like it. Yeah, me too, Josh. I'm sad about it. So let's attack. That was a good draw. Pretty bad if we go Overgrown Tomb, Shock, play Spawn, and then they untap Gates Ablaze. But if they do that, I get to follow up with a Jadelight Ranger or a Domri? Yeah, I think so. I think it's worth it to get this in play. Because if they don't have it, we're in just such good shape. And we're on the draw, so we're even like more unfavored in this matchup. Okay, they don't have Gates Ablaze, I think. Yeah, because they could have just Boros Guild get Gates Ablaze. That was actually fine. Let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, 5, but their deck is all gates, so I would put them on having another gate, you know? We can't Domri and cast another spell this turn, unfortunately. We might want to play Jadelight here, just to make sure that we have the 5th land drop for Doom Whisperer. You think Domri here? Oh yeah, we could set up Domri. Yeah, Domri to set up Hasty 6/6 also sounds really good. Okay, yeah, so then let's Blood Crypt. Wow. Okay. Well, that's also an option, I guess. Oh, that was a really good draw. Okay. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter because we get a We get Riot for this. We want to get red, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Haste. This is pretty hype. Yeah, I did have 5 land in a row coming. All right, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Gates Ablaze does kill my Doom Whisperer. I can set it up so that... Okay. He has too many arms. I know, it's all arms. Hey, Mile, how are you? They're not tapping extra. Oh, they have nothing else to do. I see. I was going to say, they didn't tap the mana in between the phases. That was weird. Hey, Chris, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oof. Hey, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Oof. Okay. Okay. Don't Nexus, don't Nexus, don't Nexus, don't Nexus! Okay, it's back to us. Wow, cast down is really sweet. Can we set up a kill? If we cast down the Hydroid Krasis and then we riot the Jade Light Ranger, we get in for 6 and 9. Yeah, we can actually set up a kill. So we need them to not have counterspell here, basically. Don't kill it, 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 don't kill it. Please. Or sorry, don't counter it, don't counter it, don't counter it. Oh, that's so rude. Yeah. This is so rude. I don't think I need... I want to surveil once, I think. Not too much. We could go fishing for Cinder Vines. That would actually be legit. And then we can take up with Domri and kill the Krasis. Yeah, so we bin these two. Yeah, I'm glad we surveilled that away. I don't know how much deeper we can... Leaving that on top is actually pretty good. Because I can still kill the Krasis and set it up so the next turn I do draw Doom Whisperer and haste it. And the spawn is also fine. We can leave it there. So let's resolve this. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the cast down was on the stack. Yeah, the Krasis is already dead. So we can still just take up with this, though. And play Jade Light Ranger. I think we want to haste this. And then it's naturally going to get some counters. Yeah. Library. We can hit for 7. Hey, Dentander! Thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, so now they need to basically go off with turns. Guild Summit is pretty good, but they can't tap Infinite. I mean, I guess they could tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and hope to find Nexus, untap, and then Nexus. Yep. I guess Wilderness Reclamation and Guild Summit actually are kind of cute together, huh? Yep, there it is. Alright, let's auto pass. Because if they brick at some point here, we just have the kill. But it's also very unlikely that they brick with a Guild Summit in play. By cute, I mean gross. Yes. I mean both. Sure. That's a lot of card draw. Alright, brick on Nexus, brick on Nexus, brick on Nexus. Okay, so we're almost dead. They must have it, otherwise I don't think they'd be attacking here. Yeah, it's almost impossible to brick on that many cards, but you could get lucky. If they have another Nexus there, we're dobs. Brick. Oh! Oh my gosh, there was a Cindervines. Would have been sweet if Alright, we're gonna play one last one with this. I actually have enjoyed this deck quite a bit. We put up a fight. I think the matchup is probably pretty bad. They pitched the Guild Summit and the turn to hand side, so they have to... Yeah, for sure, Amidio. I completely agree. What if you use the Wild Growth to Infinite? You can't Wild Growth to Infinite. It seems like you just have a lot of, like... one of the good things, Josh, for these decks is you just have... Oh, look at this Guild Gate. It's okay, we can still set up Dragon Skull Summit into Forest, Merfolk Branchwalker to Jadelight Ranger, maybe. Unless we're playing red, in which case we'll play Wild Growth Walker first, then maybe Jadelight Ranger. Yeah, Zaya, I think it's... I mean, I can't speak for R&D, obviously, but I think basically what happened there was... it was so expensive that it was like, oh, it's not a big deal if it shuffles itself back into the deck, but then it was a big deal. We're playing against blue-green. We can probably kick it off with this. Doesn't seem like life is going to matter a ton here. We already have a second one, so graveyard for this. They definitely didn't know. Like, it ended up being such a problem because, like, then all the Nexuses were foil. And, alright, let me attack first. And then, like, judges had to deal with, like, proxying up cards for players because the Nexuses were foil, so you could, like, cut to them in the deck, you know? Like, that obviously wasn't part of the plan. That's Woodland Cemetery into Jadelight Ranger. So next turn we can Domri but not play anything. Yeah, we can just Domri tick down. That's fair, Dystopia. Rakta Showstopper. Little too expensive and we kind of need more lands. Like, we already have a 6-drop. Ravager Worm is kind of cute. It blows up the Memorial to Genius. We still need more lands, though. I guess if Jadelight Ranger doesn't resolve, I'm going to feel really bad. Aim, if you want to get the deck, it should be on my deck or my stream decker, and it should be over in the top right corner. Krasis is not worse. Krasis is a good card. Krasis did nothing wrong. I think I'm going to graveyard this too. We just have a lot of we have a lot of threats and we just kind of need lands. Yeah, Phantom. We've only played against Nexus decks. Like, it's 3 games in a row we've played against Nexus. Feels Nexus, man. Oh, wow. Hold on. I thought this was an overgrown tomb. That's fine still. Yeah, I actually meant to cast Domri this turn. Hey, Felda, how are you? This is probably just fine, though. Oh, wow. I guess given the lands that they're playing, it does make more sense for them to be Wilderness Reclamation, and I guess getting that countered is not too bad. What do I think of the deck so far? I really like it. I think it's in the meta gonna have a really hard time because of its mana base, and also you're just gonna have a lot of dead removal. It also doesn't have the biggest payoff, which a lot of these kinds of decks gets, which is currently like the Hydrate crazes. But I think it's just such a cool, I think it's such a cool deck. I think you just want to play a Doom Whisperer. If we run it into another Field Mystic, it's gonna feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Feld. I remember you saying that you were sick. I mean, We could Domri tick up and play Wild Growth Walker too. Yeah, we could Domri tick up, play Wild Growth Walker, and then try to haste Doom Whisperer next turn. Oh, that resolved. That's really good.
I look forward to seeing what you're gonna hurt when this is through.
Okay. How many cards in the yard? 3. So they don't think, it doesn't look like they have a lot going on. We might actually want to cast Ravager Worm next turn, because we get to blow up their Memorial. Although, flipping a Skunt, killing a flipped Skunt is really good. They're not that close. It looks like they have Nexus now. Oh no, it's just the Memorial. Sure. Okay, so we are gonna haste Doom Whisperer. Sure. You pay 10 mana, Crisis heals you for 4. I wouldn't call that a massive heal. I mean, it's still a lot. It's not infinite, obviously.
A little pick me up before the real fun begins.
Okay, so let's haste this bad boy. Haste. Oh, so they are playing actual fogs. Okay. Sure. They're on 6, so the Skanta's gonna flip this turn, maybe. It really is rogue. Okay, they bend the Memorial to G's. Okay, so next turn, if they haven't found another Frilled Mystic, we can Ravager Worm and double Riot this thing with Domri. They're Skantaing. Oh, it really is infinite. We're gonna jam. Sure. Okay, so they do get to untap everything here. We really need to... Oh, it's each end step? That's kind of sweet, Eric. The problem is if you never get a turn to attack, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take up again. I've never seen Dumry Ult happen, that's for sure. Okay, well, that resolves, but it doesn't counter my Worm, which means I still get to eat the Azcanta. So haste doesn't matter, so we get to go counter, counter, and eat Azcanta. Sure. They actually should have root snared. That was really cool. They should have root snared afterward because I knew I didn't matter to, like, I have now an extra counter on my Ravager Worm. Not that it's really, hold on, it's the roots. Stop. Cancel tax. Yeah, exactly. The sequencing there could have been better. It doesn't matter to get one more counter here. Like, if we lose, we're just gonna lose by so much, you know? We're not losing to the Ravager Worm getting an extra counter on it. So the Wilderness Reclamations here are slightly annoying, but they, unless their last card is, unless their last card is Nexus. Okay, it's Chemist's Insight. They still can Nexus if it's one of these two. Oh, Renwoods, I think Ravager Worm has the best animation. I think it's amazing. I love it. Okay, so they get one last look. Yes! It's always a sweat because you're like, they either find it in the top 4 cards or not. So we're bringing the Duresses back in. And the Cinder Vines back in. So they're definitely gotta be on the Crisis Life. And they are also on the Mystic Snake Life. Yeah, that was game 1. It was a long game. Infernal Reckoning, as I understand Cusco's, is for Colossus. I know. But Josh, we are 1-1. And we're putting up a fight. I think we're doing a good job. Rakdos Showstopper. Get out of here. Yeah, Moment of Craving seems bad. Cast Down might be okay. I mean, Cast Down's just better than Vraska's Contempt because we're not playing against any walkers from them, and it's just cheap removal against a big Hydrate Crisis or a Mystic Snake. Bedevil seems kind of medium, but I don't know what else we have that's better than Bedevil. Like, Rakdos doesn't seem like it helps. I know, I want all the dresses. It seems like I hadn't played best of 3 in a little bit, but it seems like the queues are plagued with. Oh, that's not good, Infinite. Yeah, Nexus is banned in best of 1, not best of 3. And Reach, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I think we will just keep the Bedevil. It's just cheaper removal than Vraska's Contempt, so it seems fine. It's not great, obviously. There's not that many targets. I honestly wish they would have just banned it in all the formats. Nexus is so rancid to play against. I know, Rogue Predator. I feel like MTG is like what your little 12-year-old self would have been like. Wouldn't it be so cool that when you cast your cards, you also get to do all these cool things? I'm going to keep this. We do need to get a red source, but it's looking pretty like a pretty good start. Wild Growth Walkers is kind of not where I want to be at. I think we just want to curve Branch Walker into Spawn. Okay. Hey, Escuma. Welcome to the stream. That's actually kind of cute because we get to go... Next turn we get to attack with Branch Walker, play Spawn on Mayhem. Why not Walker into Spawn? Because this matchup doesn't matter. Life doesn't matter that much, Sprue it. We'd rather just curve... and make sure that we hit our like red land drop so that we can hit the Domri also. I actually think I'm gonna graveyard this. I think it is more important to hit the land still. Zoom Waffle? Anti is a cool thing from old Magic. I feel like, that's a shame. Now, ironically, that Jadelight Ranger would have been very good this turn. But we can curve... Now we might actually go, like, Wild Growth Walker into next turn, like, Branch Walker, Branch Walker. Yeah, I think... It's not even to bait removal, Chapipe. I think I just want to go Wild Growth Walker into double spell next turn because next turn they have Mystic Snake. So this is it. That's a good turn for us to double spell. Anti was a very weird part of the game's history. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked to play with Anti. It feels like the stakes are real, you know? See, if they're just going to do that, I kind of want to try to go Merfolk Branch Walker. They're going to counter it almost certainly. Like, I think they actually have it, and they're like, that creature's too bad. I don't really... We can graveyard that. Yep, and yep. Best of 3 is more varied than best of 1. For sure. They had Chemisters. I do kind of still feel like they had Mystic Snake. But they just... Countering the Branch Walkers is just not really that good. Isn't poker just as bad for variance? Cheat. That's true, Eric. It is kind of bad if you start just playing Anti with cards that are worth like $50 a piece. Like that's a little, it's a little degenerate. Let's try to. So this turn they don't have that punk, so we can Domri here. can just send with this thing and just haste it. They probably do have some sort of fog, and they might use it here. Oh, they're just taking it. Well, a lot of times when they're not taking lethal damage, it doesn't really matter if they do or don't. You guys don't play vintage anti. Well, you're a degenerate. I wish we had Ravager Worm to blow up that Escanto. That'd be nice. I mean, as long as they don't have Wilderness Reclamation, we're doing kind of okay. But I bet they're going to play it this turn. I would love a Cindervines. Okay, they found the Nexus, but they can't play it yet. They didn't have it. Okay. So I think here we try to go for the kill.
This ain't gonna be one of those quiet riots.
And we can also use this Doom Whisper to try to find the Cinder Vines for next turn. They're probably dubbers anyway. No, I don't think so. I think they just have a bunch of... Yeah. Yeah, they're more like foggers. So I think what we're going to try to do for next turn is... If we... Assuming we get a next turn. Is to... Well, that's good because they didn't have Wilderness Reclamation. So this is just kind of explore. We want to try to find a Cinder Vines and cast that. You think digging for worm is better? Well, we only get to do, let me see. Wilderness Reclamation is bad for us. Okay. Let's see if we get another turn here. This doesn't necessarily mean they have it. It means that they're trying to search for Liscanta. Okay. Oh, we did it! They bricked. Wow, they had a lot of looks too. Yeah, them breaking on Nexus there made all the difference. Because then at that point, we could have tried to find Ravager Worm, or... I guess they must have not even had another Fog. That's really... It was really unexpected. I know! 2-1 versus Nexus. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so that's gonna do it for our Jund deck today. Thank you again, Josh, for this one, and also again for your St. Jude donation. I really appreciate that. We're gonna move on to the next deck for today. That's gonna be Aristocrats. Hey Vengeance, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let me make sure that I have this on my stream decker so you guys can get this deck list if you'd like. Go to decks, paste deck list. Aristocrats. Mardu Aristocrats. Okay, and it should be my current deck, and you can see it there on Deckmaster. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have it on my description. Did I miss the treasure decks? No. The queue is actually... I can show you guys where we're at in the queue. This is currently the queue. Let me grab this real quick. Paste it real here. So we just did Jund them out. So we're currently at Mardu Aristocrats. So we basically just got started. All right, so let's go take a look at the deck real quick. So we've got a lot of cheap drops like Gutterbones and Footlight Fiend. This is pretty easy to get back from the yard. This one just does get to ping when it dies. Hero Precinct 1, which triggers off of the Footlight Fiend, Judith, Mortified Theater of Horrors, Carnival, Carnage, and Elendis. So, and Pitiless Pontiff. So almost everything triggers it except this, this, and this. Pitiless Pontiff. is a good sack outlet. This one's really good for sacking your stuff too. You really like the heroic reinforcements in the deck? That could be legit, yeah. Blazing Hope. Oh, I don't know Bulletproof. This is my first time playing this deck. And let's take a look at the sideboard. We have Ethereal Absolution, okay. Angrath, Theater of Horrors. Some Drill Bits and... Yeah, Drill Bit seems very good in this deck. And Lava Coils. Alright, so this was submitted by Hexstar Dragon. Thank you, Hexstar. Let's go ahead and take it out to battle. Zaya, I didn't make these deck lists, so I can't really... I'm not exactly sure. Which one are you talking about, though? Which skeleton are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. No, don't worry, Hexstar. This is just a list that Hexstar sent me. I'm sure it's not even like one that you custom built yourself, so... Reassembling skeleton? That just seems worse than Gutter Bones. I think you mean Reassembling Skeletal Zaya, and that one's worse than Gutter Bones. I think Gutter Bones is better. Yeah, the fact that Gutter Bones is a 1-drop is like very important. And then you also get it back with cheap. This is not a... it's probably okay. It's not great, though. Reassembling Skeleton's pretty annoying. Yeah, that's kind of what it does. Oh, we were gonna get to Carnival that thing? That's good. Oh, there's our Gutter Bones. We still want to just pay 2 here and Carnival this thing. Every time you get to snipe one of their creatures, it's just such a big game. They also mulliganed. Sure, so I think here we want to lead with Pitiless Pontiff into Judith. Oh, I'm sorry, Hazelov. That's a shame. Trickster's fine. Yeah, Gutter Bones and Judith is really nice. I wish I had a removal spell for this. This is Hexstar Dragon's deck, Hazelov. I think we just want to try to resolve this. We did resolve it. That's good. We kind of don't want to let that Merfolk Trickster get in. We might actually just, like, leave this Pitiless Pontiff back. If they have another Merfolk Trickster, that's pretty bad, because then they just tap my Pontiff, and then I have to... Like, I wouldn't really block with Judith. But they only have 3 cards in hand, so I think... Judith and Preet is really nice because you can ping their small creatures so they have to sack bigger one. Like if they have Llanowar Elves or a Fatty. That is cute. Oh, Judith I guess would trade? Yeah. I mean... I'd still do it. It does stop them from drawing some cards. Oh, wow. Maybe they just forgot about the Judith ability. That was kind of surprising. They didn't pause at all, so I don't think they have a Trickster. Okay, cool. So let's play... Priest. Gutter Bones. What is their hand? This is weird. Yeah, I think they just forgot about the ability. They were like, okay, we got attacks here. It must be spell pierces and stuff. Or counter spells that cost 2. Oh wow. There was a really incredible Judith cosplay at GPLA. Fader, do you have a picture? I would love to see that. Alright, so we're playing against Mono Boo. Feels like... I don't think I want the Alendas. They just seem like a very expensive threat. Relative to how much it does. I think the Lava Coils are pretty good to try to kill their stuff. The Plague Crafter seems good. The Midnight Reaper seems a little... Oh, the Theater Horse is, I think, too slow. Yeah, Kyle, I'm bringing in all the coils for show. And I think I like all the Carnival and Carnages, the Lava Coils. The Midnight Reapers, I feel like maybe I can cut one since I'm adding some Plague Crafters. Drillbit is interesting. I do like having discard against decks like these, but I don't know what I'd cut to make room for it. The Priest of the Forgotten God seems like it could be okay, because making them sack creatures is better than like trying to target their creatures too. Is it just yours? Captive Audience way too expensive to be any sort of useful? I think you want them in... You might not want it in the main deck. Or... Oh, I'm sorry. Captive Audience. I thought you were talking about Carnival Carnage. Captive Audience is too expensive, yeah. Pontiff out. I do think the Pontiff is not bad. I do not like that the Merfolk Tricksters takes the ability away, though. That's kind of bad. Alright, we'll try this one without drill bits. Oh, Freddy. Black card sounds like metal songs. Hey, how are you, Jacker? Welcome on in. This is no bueno. This is all guild gates. We are in the draw, so we have outs of drawing a Shockland or a basic. And then we could go Hero Precinct 1 into Pitiless Pontiff. I think we can keep this just because we're already on 6. I don't think we can keep that. I actually want it. Yeah, same bulletproof. Agreed. Oh, this is awkward. I mean, we're always going to be a turn behind, but next turn I can play Gutter Bones, and the next one I can play Hero. Oh, thank you, Pana. Jeez, there, have a good start. Yeah, that makes sense, Hexstar. So I think Pontiff is fine to keep just because I do think you need the sack outlets. But obviously, hold on. How do I want to do this? If we draw land, I think we're going to want to have Footlight Fiend in play. Oh, I guess you want to hold Fiend for Hero. That's true. But I don't think it even matters that much because all they have is flyers, and I think I'd rather have a way to be able to like kill one of their... See, like I think I might want to just shock here for Pitiless Pontiff. I actually just get to attack. And if they play Merfolk Trickster, I can stack the Footlight Fiend and target the Siren Storm Tamer or like the Terramander. It could be Essence Capture, that's obviously kind of annoying. You wanted Fiend plus Hero to make fodder for Priest. Yeah, I mean that does help. I think... This is a really interesting turn. We could try to start setting up the Priest and Gutter Bones. We're really far behind, and that's part of the reason that I want to Pontiff and Footlight Fiend. So I actually do think I want to shock here. Someone explain what makes Priest so good against Mono Blue. You make them sack as opposed to target. This is the only really big problem. They do have something here. If they have Trickster, this is a disaster. Hey, Dokumoy, how are you? I guess at least we know it resolves. Like the Priest does. So they don't have it. I still think we have to try to jam. Yeah, that's fair. Ranking up with donation decks? Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna work out. I think without the priest, we're like in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I'm not even sure how we get out of this. They still have 2 things. I think we still have to jam here and then just play hero into Pitiless Pontiff. I really doubt that any of this is gonna help or work. Yeah, so that's 4, 5, 6. How close are they to Mega? No, they're not that close. Oh, is today Women's Day? Thank you, Zen. I appreciate that. So they did have a trickster. I guess at the end it's fine if they just tap our creature and we just die. Is there enough multicolor in the deck for here? I think so, yeah. Yeah, we did okay with John. We went 3-1. I'm good, Jacker. How are you? Alright, so it feels like Midnight Reaper might be expensive. We kind of just want like the cheap stuff. So that means that we can bring in like 2 drill bits maybe. I feel like Ethereal's really good. It's so expensive, though. You're dead by the time you have 6 mana in play. Angrath is good if you get it to resolve, but it's they have so many answers to it. Like, there's such cheap answers. Okay, this is pretty good. We just shock on 1 for Gutter Bones. And then next turn we can probably like either Carnival a thing and we can Carnival a thing and Drill Bit. That sounds really good. We have to shock again though. Carnival. Hold on. No. Don't tap me like that. Carnival that thing. Make sure we get in. Let's actually just Drill Bit now. Starring Storm Tamer, Trickster, Dive Down, Opt, Trickster. Yeah, the Auto Tapper was gonna debate me. I would take the Trickster if they only had 1. I think maybe we take the Storm Tamer. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking... Hey, Terry. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about taking the Storm Tamer. Like, the Tricksters aren't that great. Right, so we just go attack into the Trickster. We don't even care. Oh, I guess we... that was actually wrong. I think we should play Hero Precinct 1 and then Judith, and I think that's actually fine. But I think we might have wanted to play Judith before combat, before Gutter Bones. Okay, you best not have drawn a counterspell since then. Auto Tapper needs to be in every game on MTG. It's bound to slip up every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, I usually just like look, like drag it out to see how it's gonna tab me. Oh man, they just drew this right now. What? Their last 2 draws were 2 Curious Obsessions? I don't believe you. Really? God, this is why I hate Mono Blue. They always have it. So rigged. Let me read this again. Sacrifice 2 other creatures. Alright, Priest is nice because we can... The problem is we can't... This is a tap ability, so they're just going to respond with Merfolk Trickster and sack that one. It doesn't actually... It doesn't actually help that much. Which makes me think we might actually want to just play, like, Judith. Yeah, I think we want to Judith and just jam. Because it's gonna take so many turns before we actually ever kill that Merfolk Trickster. And we can block with, like... Just a token is fine. Just stop them from drawing cards, maybe. Go face. That's fine. Like, the nice thing about them having enchanted the Merfolk Trickster is it doesn't... Unlike most of their other creatures, it doesn't have evasion. Alright, yeah, I don't want him to draw cards here. I don't think Merfolk Trickster works that way. They don't get priority before you put the ability in the stack unless you mean hero. No, they do get to... If I'm gonna use this, they can put a Trickster into play, for sure. So we know they have a Dive Down. They have a Pteramander too. Let's... And how many do they have in the yard? 1, 2, 3... Just one here. So they can't do it. So we can... What I'm saying is they're going to sack the second Trickster so the first one doesn't die. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Let me do this in case... I don't think I want to send Judith. Because then Trickster just takes my Judith ability away and that seems like a disaster. Oh, you get what I'm saying now, Tripike? Yeah, basically it means that our Priest of Forgotten Gods doesn't have a good chance to kill, like, the 4/4 Enchanta one, basically. It might actually be fine. Because if we send with Judith and they put Merfolk Trickster, lose the ability and do that, and they block there, they take... No, that's still not good. Yep. Sure. I don't think we wanted a second response or anything. Sure. Also fine. Sacking the other two creatures is part of the cost. Yeah, it is. For sure. Oh, they're using it now? That's actually fine. That lets me play Pitiless Pontiff in front of Merfolk Trickster. And then give it Indestructible. And Death Touch. They lose two creatures and we have a block for Trickster next turn. Who cares? Could you have responded to Dive Down with Pontiff? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess we could have, but it doesn't really do anything because the Judith didn't have an ability. They're only sending with that thing? Sure. Yeah, the Judith abilities are off from the Trickster previously. Hey, Billrich, how are you? Don't think we want to sack anything here. Wait, why didn't they have to sack this? Nah, it's okay, Omidia, don't worry. Look, they're on one card, and I'm not going to play around it. Oh, sorry, they did attack with a Pteramander. You're right. Can they Megamorph? Let me look. They're at 4, 5, 6, so not yet. I'm not going to play around them having... Hold on, let's play around Spell Pierce real quick. No, cancel. Damn. I don't know what their last card is, but we're jamming. Okay, so now the priest is actually alive to kill a Pteramander because they don't have another Merfolk Trickster. Oh, damn! I can sack the Pitiless Pontiff. My bad. We should... That still means we have lethal on our turn. Why not Coil of Terramander? Because we can't attack if the 4/4's in play. I mean, we could just still attack here, and if they do anything, we can sack the Pontiff and the Priest. Judith is non-token. Yeah. Yeah, can they gain life at all? They can't, right? Or can they interact with us at all? They can't, I don't think. Target you. And you, and just you is fine. Elkiras, take it easy or you're gonna get timed out. Alright, we got him good. Yeah. It's mostly Elkiras. Hey Tismiza, how are you? It's good to see you. Are we sacking Elkiras? No, I'm just saying Elkiras needs to stop typing everything in all caps. Yeah, no, this deck has got a lot of stuff going on in it, and a lot of cards that don't get played a lot. So, oh my gosh, Penguin. This is not a keep. This is a keep. This Hero Precinct 1 looks really bad with our current hand, right? Yep. Oh my god, Omedia. We don't need Sacred Foundry. Yeah, we can just pick 2 here. Oh my gosh, are we playing against another Nexus deck? All we've been playing against are Nexus decks, man. Yeah, stats. You can change the mana base. Oh, we're not. We're actually playing against, like, Teamer stuffs? Interesting. Nexus is not banned in best of 3. Let's go, I guess, Isochapel into Pitiless Pontiff first, I think. Yeah, so you can still play against it a lot in best of 3, which is what we're playing right now. Teamer Climb. Yeah, this looks like some sort of, like, Climb deck or something. You played a lot of Teamer Climb yesterday. It was dirty. I don't think I want to trade here because we do have a Midnight Reaper we're about to play. Yeah, and we can even not even play the Sacred Foundry yet. We can just go like Isochapel, Midnight Reaper, and then attack with these two. It's basically you... I have a hard time answering that one, Liako. Basically, you need to be like either one of the members of the MPL or like a prominent streamer. Oh, from Arena? They haven't made it clear how that's gonna happen. Can this guy block? Yes, he can. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave Gutter Bounce back to block either of these. I don't even care if this guy just dies. It was a topic from last season, Cusco's, or Cuxo's, but they said that that's not how it's going to be in the future. So I don't want to say like, oh, you want to get top 8 of the ladder, because it's never going to be like that again. They did say it's going to be like, you need to be in the top 1,000 of MTGA, and then they're going to have some sort of qualifier, but it's not even clear how it's going to work. Like, they really haven't given us any details. Wait, what was the other card they got? Wild Growth Walker? Gotcha. I'm kind of worried about taking too much life against Domri. I think we just enter tapped. Yeah, we just go like this. And then we send both at Domri. And then they want to trade there, that's fine.
Doesn't always work out how you want.
So I still get to draw 2 off of this. Oh, I got kind of punished actually. I didn't have to play my Sacred Foundry. I could have just waited. And if they blocked, then they drew a Dragon Skull Summon. I could have played Gutter Bones. Hey, Will Conquer, how are you? It is, Josh. It's cute. Because I mean, they just did it all at once. But you can just actually riot it, get a counter, make it a 3/3, which is almost good enough, you know? So let's get another Midnight Reaper down. I would be down to draw some more cards if we take some trades here. We can also get the Priest of the Forgotten Gods going. Hey, Amy, how are you? Oh my god. Good lord. Okay, I wasn't planning on that. That was really unfortunate. Okay, we actually have to take some trades here. These Midnight Reapers are gonna kill us. We flew too close to the sun, chat. I went to another Rules for Your Deck tournament. Yeah, no, that's cool. It's not a tournament exactly. It's, Jesus! Okay, how are we ever dealing with this thing? I guess Pitiless Pontiff can block it. So we need a Clifftop Retreat so that we can activate this and then also play, like... I think we will want to sack the Midnight Reaper. Hold on, this thing has trample, right? It doesn't. Okay, yeah, we can play Judith. Greetings from Oklahoma. Hey, Oklahoma Welsh. How are you doing? Okay, look, this is the plan. We pass here. We block with Pitiless Pontiff. And then we sack the Midnight Reaper. No, stop doing the things. No, I don't even think we want to double block. I can just make this indestructible. I'm not really sure how we're going to deal with that, though. But basically, Amy, it's you just... it's donation deck, so people can... God, we're so dead. We're so unbelievably dead. So people can donate decks if they want to see them on the stream, and then we put them on a queue. Basically. Sacking and drawing cards is not... Like, that's a way to guarantee to die. We need, like... I'm not 100% dead. We can... Nah, we might actually just be dead here. Alright, here's the plan. Get in there, Midnight Reaper. Block, 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 block. They didn't. That was a brave attack. We can sack the Reaper itself to hit a specifically Mortify. So wait, we can return this? No, that doesn't give us enough mana. Okay, hold on, time out. We're gonna fly a little close to the sun. I'm gonna sack the Gutter Bones first. And then get Mortify off of this. One. Okay, we need to get Mortify there. We're gonna sack the Midnight Reaper, and this is the last look we get. Okay, we need Mortify specifically right now. Hit for one. Mortify, 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 Mortify. Oh, feels bad, man. All right, So basically what we wanted to do is leave ourselves up for exactly enough mana that we could Mortify, and then on our turn we block Pitiless Pontiff, sack the Judith, give this Death Touch, and then replay our new Judith next turn, but we never drew it. We had a plan though. It was great. Okay, so we're playing against Team or Good Stuffs. What do we want against them? Angrath is kind of cool for taking the Krasis says. Playcrafter? They seem to be playing a lot of little creatures. Yeah, yes, stealing Jellyfish Boy seems amazing. Okay, we drew too many Midnight Reapers that game, but I don't think that's going to be a problem most of the times. What else do we want? I don't think... Do we want Theater Horse? I don't think we want Theater Horse. How good is Ethereal Absolution? Most of the creatures don't die to it. Don't think we want the Alendas. Chupacabra is interesting. It might be better than the Lenda. There's a chance you might want Teza with this deck. Yeah, I think so too, Josh. It just feels like it comes in too late, right? It's like too little too late. I do think we want some amount of Lava Coils. But if they ever get to like Ravager Worms, I'm not really sure what our plan is. Basically, I think we have to be a little bit faster. Okay. This hand looks pretty cool, actually. We get to go Footlight Fiend into Pontiff. Yeah, or even Priest, maybe. We'll see. Attack and Coil, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's not good once they get all that stuff going, but I think we'll be fine. I think we're going to try to just be aggro this game. So I think we want to play Pontiff. Because if I draw land next turn, we're just going to go Judith and Bash. Sure. Hey, Oklahoma! Thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, so we didn't quite get there. But we can still play Footlight Fiend and Gutter Bones. That seems okay. They have a free block here. They didn't block? That was fine. Yeah, they check green. Not blocking into the Footlight Fiend is like kind of cute. They might be scared of like Carnival or something. They like really wanted their land. They did see us have Carnival before. Ooh, that's really good. We just shock and bash. Because block and sacking Fiend would kill the Druid. Yeah, I mean it can, but it's still just like mostly a free block. It's almost lethal, yeah. Now we don't have a sack outlet, but I mean the Priest kind of is, but it's a little slow. But now they actually need a lot of help because we're just gonna bash with everything. You experimented with Carnival Carnage in your Jund deck, but I didn't love it. I think it's very good in this deck. I don't... Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't even trigger. I think we do want the Reaper in here because this is just gonna help us draw some more stuff. And that it also means that they don't get to just like free roll our blocks here. Okay. Sure. That wasn't great. We can play Clifftop Retreat. Priest? I don't think Priest is very good while they have all these Incubation Druids in play. It might be good once they're at like 3 or 2. Interesting. Alright, we just kind of bash with everybody here. I wish we had Judith, because the Footlight Fiends just have free blocks on the Incubation Druids. I guess we just send with a Midnight Reaper. It's the only one that actually does anything. And if I were them, I'd probably just like chomp with an incubation druid. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's play priest, hero. Don't even think it makes sense to try to get that gutter bones back. I think I'd rather just have this in play. You said we just got flooded a few matches in a row. Which one, Colibri? Now we are almost at lethal because we can sack, Footlight Fiend. They lose 2 from this. Ooh, hello. Oh, we might actually just have lethal here. Hold on, let me do the math. If we Lava Coil, Growth Chamber Guardian, and send with everything except the priest, they could block. They can adapt this one, actually. And then post-combat, I can sack, Footlight Fiend, make them lose 2 life. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we Lava Coil that and then send with everyone except priest, basically. They can block and adapt, but that's fine. Because this doesn't require me to be tapped, right? Any number of target players lose 2 life, sacrifice a creature you add. Yeah, so we can send. And as long as we have 2 creatures at the end to sack, we're game. Sure. Accept. That's fine. Somebody has to put in 2 more lands, but you're in 24 now. Is that right? I'm not sure, Colibri. I need to take a look at the deck list. The deck list should also be just up there on the top right, if you want to take a look at it. Okay, and now we activate this. You lose 2. And sack these 2. 24 lands on list, then yeah. Target a creature, player, or planeswalker. This is the sack, right? Or the destroy. I think that's destroy. And then this is you. Oh, oops. That was a Footlight Fiend. Never mind. We're still fine, though. That card is weird. It has so much text. We kind of BM them. Yeah, we kind of did. Do we want to add more drill bits? It didn't feel... It felt like the Lava Coil is good. The Lava Coils did feel good. There's a chance we don't want 4 priests and just 3. Because, like, those in multiples are pretty bad. We are going to need 1 at the very end, maybe. That's how it seems like we used it this time, you know? Okay, we have Footlight Fiend into... Or, like, Gutter Bones into Footlight Fiend. And took Lava Coils that are uncastable. This hand seems not great, chat. What do we think? Oh my gosh, Seagull. Toxic streamer hoarding all the codes. Hey, Aeroburn, how are you? For sure, Hexor, I agree with that. I think I'm gonna ship it. Hey, Zero, how are you? I'm gonna keep this and just pray for better draws. I think going to 5, you're just... I think we can keep that on top as much as it's not even that good. You got home from work and you need to nap. That sounds good, Zero. You should take a rest. I think I'm just gonna try to get the priest going and maybe hope that the next couple of draws that we have let us set something up for it. Mad Nasty! Why did Mad Nasty's alert not trigger? Alright, I'm gonna make my own alert happen. Matt, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you really had a good stream. Welcome, everybody. My name is Gabby. I've never been here before. I stream Magic. We're playing donation decks today. So basically, people donated their pet decks or their favorite decks or a deck they just want to see played on stream to the stream, and then we're running a gauntlet for them. Hey, Matt Nass. Matt, I don't know why your alert didn't work. It happened to me earlier today, too. Let me see if it even shows up on my dashboard. It's kind of weird. What were you up to on the streamerino? It did trigger, but it was shorts. All right, I'm gonna not attack here. The Fiend does count as multicolored, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. You were running Esper through the gauntlet with Siggy. Is Esper great? Esper was kind of crushing it. Hey, look at that. I do love that deck. That deck is wonderful. He will not block here. Oh, I wanna yoink a big Graces. What the Well, we did mulligan to 6 and keep a really bad hand, so I think we are gonna die with this deck. I would love to do that, Madness. We should do that. Look at me breaking the invitational with my donation decks. To be fair, this deck is very cool. We did mulligan into a bad hand with this one, though. I'm down anytime. Oh, chat, we're so dead. We're gonna run out the Sandgrass just to die. He's just gonna be bait. I think Luis is actually gonna come on my stream tomorrow, but like Monday will be fun. If you're down for that. How much loyalty do you take up to? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so much. We could... Okay, hold on. Humor me. We're gonna hero a Precinct 1 Godless Shrine. And then the plan is to Angrath. Like, here they can't attack with the Llanowar Elves. I mean, they can if they want. See, I'm just gonna take 4 and not block. Hey, Stats, yeah, I think so. Also, I don't know why Precinct got caught by the autofilter. That seems just kind of aggressive. Okay, well, their hand is quite good. But oh, hello. Yeah, why not both? So we play Pitiless... No, wait, never mind. We can't do both. Feels bad, man. We do have Carnival Carnages to draw, yes.
You're just fuel for the fires of freedom.
I think we have to yoink and kill. We might, since they're out of cards, we might just yoink the Growth Chamber Guardian. And then next turn we have to... God, all these are threats. I know, I think I have to yoink it, Matt. This feels bad.
Your crew from
My freedom.
a fair price.
Alright, and if we can... Look, we'll make some chumps here, but if we leave the Hero Precinct 1 alive, we can Pitiless Pontiff into another one. To make more blockers. No! Oh, damn it. Feels bad, man. Oh, would you? I'm sorry. Alright, well, we'll take this trade. Oh, they didn't even attack Angrath? That's how not scared they are of my Angrath. Feels bad, man. Oh, this is kind of cute. We get to do some cool stuff with this. Okay. So take up.
No fire.
No steel. And play a Footlight Fiend. 3 lava kills isn't real magic. They did have some amount. Look, this is good. Angrath is ticking up, and here we get to make some blocks, sack to kill your other things, and Pitiless Pontiff can even get Death Touch and Indestructible. Like, this attack isn't even that good. They're not even attacking Angrath, so let's go to blockers. You're making my case today? Yeah, thank you, Luis. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Let's go to blockers. Let's put this in front of... Actually, let's put this in front of Incubation Druid. Let's put Footlight Fiend in front of this. Then we'll sack the Footlight Fiend, kill the Llanowar Elves. We'll take 1, eat this, and not take any damage there. Yeah. Sacrifice another creature. Kill Llanowar Elves. Okay. Come on, I need something useful. I can't. I'm working with like nothing here.
No steel.
I kind of hope so too, Matt, but we're just drawing we're drawing nothing. Look at this. I actually am just forced to like... I mean, if they don't draw an explore creature, I can just block the Llanowar, take 5, and then hope that my next draw is amazing. Oh, they're regretting it now. All right. Why would they come at Egret this time? That don't make no sense. Oh, Egret's taking one for the team, man. You did good, Captain.
Back to the devil.
See you in another one.
Storm-wrecked sea I go.
Okay, time for me to draw something useful. Pitiless Pontiff versus the world. I mean... Yeah, I don't know, man. They just... Oh, come on. That makes the Wild Growth Walkers much bigger, too. This is... Yep. Yep. Okay, let's go to blocks. So we can block here and eat this. And... Yeah, not technically that is the best kind of as you all know. Alright, I don't think there's anything we can draw here. It's definitely not Midnight Reaper. Not at 1. Alright, I'm just gonna send a message. Look at me. I got my gutter bones back. And I even replayed it. I'm also dead. The message is that I can cast my cards Dokumoy. It's no big deal. They only cost me 1 mana. Oh, I could've, oh god, I missed it. I could've played the Reaper and then sacked it and gained 1 life. Self-kill with Reaper would've been good. Yeah, I should've sacked, yeah. I punted, Chad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let you down. That deck was really fun. So, if you are interested in that deck, it was this one. It should be up on my streamer decker. We are going to move on to the next deck now, but I really liked it, Hexer. This was really fun. I think you don't want the Theater Horrors in the main deck at all. I think that is too slow. And I actually think Teza might just be better here than the Linda, or even something like maybe a Chupacabra. Because... So Gaby, Draco makes you look like a monster? Yeah, Draco. I don't know, man. People are giving me so much grief. They're like... I was at jury duty the other day, and I got cereal. And they're like, okay, we'll get you some milk. And I'm like, no, I'm good. It was like a little cereal box. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I like crack it open and start eating. They're like, you're eating it dry? I'm like, please don't judge me. So how heinous is too heinous for a donation deck? I mean, as long as it's not, like, it shouldn't be like, this deck can never possibly win a game. Like, I think that's too much. But... I think it can be like, it's totally fine if we are not going to win a lot of matches with it. Like, I am completely fine playing decks like that. But it shouldn't be like all islands or like this deck, we're not going to do well with this deck. Like, I'm going to level with you right now, chat. It's not going to go well. All right. So, hold on, let me get my hair down real quick. Yargle Thought, anyone? Yes, if you want to send a Yargle Thought deck, that is cool with me. So we're going to move on to the third deck. This one was submitted by Yuka. Thank you, Yuka. This is a Bant Walls deck. It's, I like big butts and I cannot lie. So we got Arcades, which has the butts ability. Basically, your creatures deal damage equal to their toughness, and High Alert has the same ability. Your creatures deal alert equal to their toughness. And you have 2 Tetsukos, which not only have big butts, but also give your creatures unblockable, which is nice. And then everything else is just like walls. Resolute Watchdosh, Portcullis Vine, Cerulean Caretaker. Dive Down is just +0/+3. Pow! Punch your thing. Opt, Spell Pierces, and some Wall of Mists. And then I guess a Vivian Reed for good measure. It even has a sideboard. We got some stuff, I guess, against Bant Nexus and Control decks. Slaughter the Strung. I'm not really even sure what you're supposed to bring this in against. I guess this is just like a one-sided wrath because like your creatures have no power. That's really funny. Crushing Canopy, 3 of them. and a Vivian Reed. So let me get this deck real quick. Bant Walls, export. No. Bant Walls, damn it. Export. Let me add it to Stream Decker in case you guys want. Bant Walls by Yuka. Okay, bam. It should be up there if you guys want it. Okay, and set as current. You eat cereal with yogurt to avoid the soggies? That actually sounds kind of gross. You're the real monster, Dokomoy. Slaughter the Strong seems like it deals with like what we need X. It is a one-sided wrath because your creatures don't have power. So like it's like lols, all my creatures are 0 power. You sack most of your things. Big time streamer bullies humble man. Alright, we'll play first. This hand is unkeepable. Sadly. Yeah, we got some action. We've got the Butts action and we've got the Caretaker. And a Spell Pierce for a good measure. I don't think we want a Hinterland Harbor. Let's shock. Hold on, I need to read this card because I didn't even play it unlimited. Defender, tap an untapped creature you control, add 1 mana of any color. Would have been nice to get like... I think the odds that they play a non-creature spell next turn that I really want to counter are really low. So I'm just gonna play this Hallowed Fountain and pass. Oh my god, they're gonna play Search for— No! Against Stomping Ground, I was like, we're playing against like Gruul. Oh god. We got so punished. It's unbelievable. Okay. Alright. We will come back from this. Wrestled Watch Doge is gonna watch over us. I was so sure we were playing against like Gruul. Sure. What you got? I kind of feel like I can't play our kitties into what they're doing, so I think we should just play another dog. Like, I think we need to draw land and then we can go our kitties into Spell Pierce. Yeah, this looks like Sabotage, right? I mean, they might have a knot, but I still feel like it's Sabotage. Land would be amazing next turn. Oh my god, you're the best. I love you so much. Louise made me a little lunch. Oh, it's a little quesadilla. It's so cute. Thank you so much. You're the best. I love you. Heck no. Thank you. Bam. Look at us. Now we get to hit for 6. Oh, my body's so ready. Bam. I'd never seen the animation. Our opponent doesn't need to know that our last card's a Temple Garden. Wow, are we gonna kill them? First in the lifetime Arcades animation. You realize that some poor person out there was hired to do the Arcades animation and they were like, oh yeah, I worked really hard on this Arcades animation. Look at that. We won the game. I can't believe it. We won. Honestly, if we win 1 game with this thing, I will have considered it a huge accomplishment. What happened to my little hair clippies? Hair clippies, where? There they are. Okay, so we're playing against, like, it seems like Timur Reclamation. So I think against them, we will want negates. Yeah, did we break the meta? In before at the Mythic Invitational? Oh, Reach, thank you. Wow. The one person in all of Twitch who noticed that I cut my hair. Yes, Reach, I cut my hair a little bit ago. I cut like 4 or 5 inches of my hair, but my hair's so long that no one ever notices. So it's like, yeah, the green sideboard cards look good. We can Crushing Canopy. Deputy Detention actually looks kind of legit. The Dive Downs seem like, I mean, we could get Lava Coiled, but I don't know how good that even is. There is one Nexus deck in the queue, Feldo. Stroke could be good too. But I need to figure out what to cut. What happened to my cool streaming chair? It was not comfortable, Josh. I'm gonna get a new one. I think maybe just the spell piercers are not what I want. Oh yeah, Tetsuko also. That puts me at 60. Caretaker doesn't seem great. I mean, all these creatures can't attack, so like none of them are good. I think I'll just try this. We could cut another like Portcullis Vine just as, you know, an O3 that doesn't do anything. I mean, most of our cards don't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna end up just getting a nice like office chair. I mean, this chair is an office chair. It came all the way from Chicago with me. You can keep this. But yeah, I mean, like the racing chair looks really cool, but I just don't think it's very comfortable, and I don't know. I spent so many hours in front of the stream just like sitting. I don't feel like, I feel like I'd just rather have a chair that's comfortable rather than the chair that looks really sweet, even though I do think that chair does look very sweet. I do think we're gonna have to shock here. Just play Cerulean Caretaker. Oh, what am I doing? I forget that Cerulean Caretaker has text. We could have easily played the Caretaker and Resolute Watchdog now so we could have Negate up. Okay. Have I considered standing desk? I actually don't like standing that much. I know some people like love their standing desks. It's not for me. That is fine. Bunch of deputies. I mean, we don't have a real reason to play it. Oh yeah, standing desk also somehow costs like approximately $1 million. I'm not gonna play anything here. Standing desk for streaming does sound really bad. I don't know. I don't even know how people do it at offices. You can just let that go. Yeah, Nether. It's an approximation. Ooh. I still don't really want to play anything here, though. We can just still play, like, this and pass. Oh, this is truly riveting game of Magic. I mean, at some point I can play my Arcades with Negate. There's some nice executive chairs that provide tall back, comfy seating. My office uses steel case chairs. Oh, I've heard the steel case chairs are good. What I'm actually probably gonna do is I try to find the same model as the one that I'm sitting on, but I couldn't. So what I think I'm gonna do... Ooh. I think it's shock Arcades and hold up Negate. Oh, it just snap resolved. That was unexpected. Does this have more text than I believe? Whenever a creature with defender enters the battlefield, you control, you draw a card. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Each creature you control with no. No, they have another one. Don't do it. No, my Arcades. He was so young and innocent. Getting that old chair reupholstered could be sweet, but the like actual cushion on the chair is like, oh, really? That's just insulting. All right, chat. Chat's rules lawyering me about how old the Elder Dragon is. Get out of here, chat. I use the AT2020, the Audio-Technica 2020, and I like it because it sounds awesome. Oh. I got my number on this Niv. Can I draw High Alert? Bam. You mine, son. God, can you imagine if any of my creatures could attack? Can you just imagine? I want you to imagine, chat, that our creatures are attacking right now. Deputy can. Heck no, man, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Okay, whatever, we have another deputy. We saved it for a rainy day. Oh, I guess I could have dogged, huh? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That was bad. Hey, Ramsel, how are you? Yeah, we got punished because we can't even counter this. We might have to crack this thing. We might have to start cracking this to find, like, Hyler or something. Hey, Jamonji, thank you. Welcome back with a first sub, and Ramsal with a 2 months. Thank you. I might crack the dog in a second. I might crack the dog here. If they start targeting one of our walls, like, I'll crack it. Niv is gonna give it to us for sure. Ferret, thank you for the prime sub. Ugh, I think I'm gonna counter this even though it's not... I can't even crack the caretaker if I do this. But I just don't want them to have... This creature's huge. And then now I can't even... Yeah, this thing's gonna die and I can't even sack it. Oh, sorry, yeah, the caretaker makes mana, you're right. So we can. Alright, so let's let them target it. Oh, they're coming after my Portcullis Vine. Hold on, let's see. This last one is on Ceruli Caretaker and the next two are on Portcullis Vine. Alright, so let me make... Tap this. Make... Does this care about which color? No, it's just colorless. Wait, what happened? Yeah, man, it's all these cards that you forget they have text because, like, I don't know, I never really played with Ceruli Caretaker. It just seems like an 0-3. Let's make white. And I want to sack the caretaker. Okay, that was really good. I mean, they still drew 1 million. Yeah, probably the Jess. We're actually doing okay. I mean, they probably have an answer for Deputy. But now we have the Watchdog to protect the Deputy as well. Okay. Mario, we're playing some nonsense. Search is bad, but not the worst. Opt is fine. Well, now I'm aware that we have the Watchdog, which is the difference. Wilderness Reclamation is really bad. Especially because this thing already flips. Ghost Spiral's okay. If we hit like Arcades next turn, maybe we're in this. That's not great. Julie. Okay, well, we can get our opponent back to the starting life total. Hey, Julie girl, what's going on? She's just jamming. We could... Yeah, I know, 1 damage! We could sack the Portcullis Vine to see if we find, like... Arcades or something. I just feel like... Without, like, crushing Canopy, we're gonna die to the Escante, so I think we actually have to. And I don't want to sack the dog because I need that to protect the Deputy. That's fine. We need Vine. Or Canopy, rather. Ugh. Okay. I believe we're dead once they do this. No, I would never sack Julie Norms. Never! Alright, brick, 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 brick. Yeah, it's an Arcades deck, Alk. I know. We got our opponent to their... Ooh, okay. So they're going to try to go... If it would die, right? Exile instead. So we can sack the dog to protect the deputy. We really do, Terry. Oh! They went after the Doge. No! That's fine. Hey, Shorty. How are you? Morning! Oh my gosh, Caroline, this morning for you. How's the trip so far? I hope you're having a good time. Sure. Oh god, negate's bad. Hinterland Harbor also is. Alright, well, we're gonna go for the moral victory here and hit for 1. We probably can pick them up. Like, they're at 19. We could just never... We can never win this. Okay. Let's go to game 3. I know! Why? How dare they touch the dog? Yeah, only 19 turns to go. Okay, so we did end up boarding... I mean... Viv actually sounds reasonable. And yeah, I still don't think I want the Pierces. That Tsuko still seems bad. It's possibly another Viv and could have opt. Yeah, who dat? Dog is going ham. Yeah, I hear her. Yes, she's going to town. Babamas! Thank you for the 10. I really appreciate it. Did you send a deck with that? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, this deck looks fun. So, Babamas, yours is almost certainly going to be next week. This deck looks really fun, though. I'm going to make sure I add you to the queue. Yeah, the dog is really tearing it up. I can hear her. She's just going to town. I actually love it when she's doing that. Play first. Okay, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, this hand's really bad. Mulligan. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with a hand like this. Would you ship it? I think you're supposed to... You can't possibly win with this hand. We can win with 5. That's true. I'm gonna mulligan. That hand just doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Bam. Alright, let's do it. We just need to draw... We'll go Wall of Mist. Into draw land next turn. And then just 5, 5, 5. Alright. Get your best Bless RNG out in chat, please. Oh my gosh, that's funny, Gareb. Yeah, I will totally take bits. The same equivalent of bits into dollars is totally fine with me. I just had it on PayPal because it's just easier to donate via there. But I guess I can add a stipulation that says... Oh no, why? Alright, that's fine. I think if we still hit a land next turn, we're still in this. No, I keep drawing Crushing Canopies. Them killing the Surly Caretaker actually helped a lot. Now they probably have counters, but... Well... What we could do is, even if we hit a land and... God, she is just jamming, isn't she? Yeah, I'm watching her. Also, why is she wet? Snowy out. Julie girl. Oh my gosh, double Wilderness Reclamation. Oh, we can't win anymore. Yeah, Luis is streaming today. He's streaming in like a couple hours, I think. When are you streaming, Luis? He's ignoring me. As usual, I'm used to this treatment. Yeah, we're super dead. Alright, chat. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube video. And then maybe like start up a new YouTube video with the next deck. And I just don't want to eat my little queso. Oh, it looks kind of weird, my quesadilla. The green screen makes my quesadilla not look as appetizing, but I promise it looks wonderful. And then I want to eat my quesadilla, and then we're gonna keep playing. Okay, so if you're watching this on stream or on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our first donation deck day. If you are interested in maybe having your own deck here for donation deck day, I am going to include the links below. You can also see the queue of the decks that are upcoming next Thursday. Will be the next time that we're running this. Yeah, this was super fun. I like being able to play decks that we wouldn't normally play because some of these are just like really fun. And when you get there, like we had that game that we won with the Arcades deck and it was amazing. Thank you again for watching. If you want to see more of these, they're on on youtube.com/GabySpartz. If you want to come hang out with us in the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See you later.